Services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead. Providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a
अनि म पहिला लाइभ गयो कि ऊ पहिला लाइभ गयो अनि इन्फर्मेसन दिनुपर्छ नि त इन्फो दिनुपर्छ म त कहाँ ल नेक्स्ट इज टस भनेर भनिरहेको
के भयो त्यो छुट्टै हो क्या फरक पर्दैन त्यो टाइमै छुट्टै छ क्या यो मेन लाइनबाट जानु र त्यो पछि छुट्टै छ क्या मिलेन त्यो गर्न अब त्यो यता गरेर हतार हुन्छ त्यो गर्नै मिलेन क्या अब
पानी कहाँ छ र Good afternoon, everyone watching us. We are here for the second game of Expert NPL Season 4 live from Punchbowl Oval. The first game has successfully completed where vibrant BEGNAS stars emerged as the victor, and now we have the second game for the day between Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes and CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO Strikers, where CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO Strikers have won the toss and decided to bowl first. The very first over of the innings, Tej Chand, the bullet hands of Tej Chand is in for the delivery, which is to be faced by Nirav Sharma and Sahil Khan. A bit wide and being deemed wide. The very first legal delivery for the over is yet to be bowled, and here goes in Tej trying to do that. full of a delivery, a bit bouncy, and Nirav the batter
decides to let it go.
Dia ontos. Iko.
Nirav just tried to nudge it through to the gully region, but is unsuccessful. The ball passes through to the wicketkeeper and now back to the bowler. Days in for his fourth delivery for the over. Nirav goes in for the lofted shot towards the deep backward region, but there are two fielders out there. He only managed to gather 1 run from that ball, which now brings Sahil Khan on attack. Tej in drifted towards the leg, a slight nudge from the batter pad. Umpire to confirm, and umpire has signaled it's a leg by. It's flown through to the straight fine leg region. They managed to gather 1 run from that leg by. That's the end of over number 1 now. Ray Property GOKYO Heroes land at 6 runs from that over. Please welcome alongside with me Samedai on the co-commentary panel.
Thank you, boy. Let's roll, boys.
Anurod Tiwari, the next bowler in for Ray Properties, CAPELLA say PHOKSUNDO strikers.
Bit of field placement.
Avinash Bora, their primary striker, is unavailable today, which brings Anurod from that end. The ball's drifted quite towards the leg side. It's been deemed wide.
His accent looks quite good to me.
It is indeed. I think he is prolific bowler. Let's look into the rest of the over to see what he has to offer. The line and length is a crucial factor. Let's see if he can stick to the required.
That's 2 runs taken. A gentle push to leg side. And that's a big wide leg side. And there's another wide again. He needs to maintain his line now. He's out of 4 balls. 3 is wide, so he has to bring his A game now.
Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, currently Capella say PHOKSUNDO strikers are on the top of the leaderboard with all the games that they have played. They have won, and they would want to look into winning this as well. Whereas Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes is on field today after Sandeep Lamichhane has departed. Once again, it has drifted towards the leg side, but umpire thinks that the batsman has changed stance after the ball was delivered and it was not deemed wide. Samir, don't you think this leg side wides are a bit tricky, especially from the umpire's perspective as well? When the stance is changed and if the batsman deems that the ball would have touched the leg, if they had not moved, they are able to not deem that a wide ball.
Definitely, it make a difference if a batsman moves around. So the umpires think it's a wide, they will definitely give a wide. The batsman in stance, where he moves, is very crucial for those wide deliveries.
Anurodh running in next to deliveries next again towards leg, which has been shown the way towards the short fine leg area. There's a field out there, and even the wicketkeeper runs towards that. Very much of a proactiveness being shown by the wicketkeeper. We have Sahil Khan now on strike, facing Anirudh Tiwari. Oh, that has been called. That has been called for LBW, and umpire does not believe that it would have hit the wicket if it had not hit the leg before. So that brings the end of over number 2, a bit expensive from what they would expect. Anirudh conceding 6 out of it. Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes stand at 12 for none at the end of 2 overs, which brings Tej from the commentary end back to attack the batting lineup of Ray Properties. Nirav Sharma back on strike. He is jersey number 1 for CAPELLA say PHOKSUNDO Stars.
Tej Chan is creating some swing over there. Ball is swinging a bit.
Tej is a very much of an intimidating bowler, the way I see it. He has had enough experience. He exactly knows what openers' mentality and mindset are a bit wide from the batsman, and that is deemed wide from the umpire.
Well, Assis, I have played with Tej Chan for a quite long time, and he's still same, still gone.
Indeed is, and the gun is now delivering bullet, and the bullet next one is pulled towards the very extra cover area, and that has found the way towards the boundary. Much needed boundary for Ray Properties.
Very good looking shot. Gentle push towards the third man for 1 run. That brings Nirav Sharma to 9. So far, he has faced 12 deliveries. And Sahil Khan on back and strike. Flick towards leg side, and that's a good looking shot. Scored 4 runs.
Tej delivering his next. Sahil, that's a bit loud. Wicketkeeper and the team believes that it had touched the bat before the wicketkeeper gathered the ball in his safe hands. Some of the players, was that the skipper Piyush asking for the third umpire for the review of the decision out there. But unfortunately, maybe next season, Piyush, maybe next season will grant you the wish that you are asking for, but not this time. Unfortunately, the umpire does not believe that it touched bat or any part of the bat in this instance, or for it to be deemed as caught behind the wicket. Samirda, what are your thoughts after we witnessed the first 3 overs? Ray Property GOKYO Heroes stand at 22 for none. What are your thoughts? What is the score going to be? What is the projected score from your end?
Well, the wicket looks very good now for batting. So, for me, I think it would be close to around like 130 to 40 runs.
130 to 40 is a quite brave call. What makes you think so? It is just how the pitch is behaving at the moment?
Yeah, definitely. Because if you can see the first game what we witnessed, the second inning batting was quite easier than the first inning. So as the sun blazes on top of the pitch, I'm pretty sure 130-40 mark is a good score.
Yogendra Karki, the next bowler ends. Nirav has tried to play that shot towards the point region, but there is a fielder out there protecting it. Cannot go past him.
And the umpire signals no ball.
Umpire steps outside of his zone right towards the crease area to show where his foot landed, because I'm pretty sure Yogi asked, oh, was that a no ball? And umpire says, yes, because your foot was here. It's the free hit now to Nirav. Nirav gives a shot, misses it, but good news to Ray Property GOKYO Heroes is it's deemed wide. That means the free hit remains. The next ball to be bowled will still be a free hit. So Nirav can free his hands once again. Tries that once again. Just a bit of a bounce on that ball, not where Nirav expected the ball would impact. That means that he could not capitalize on the free hit that was on offer.
Yeah, Yogendra Karki was quite lucky because he didn't get punished for 2 no balls,
That's correct. Nirav Sharma, currently he stands on there. He has taken quite a few deliveries. If you look into the partnership that we have, that stands at 24 runs. He has faced 17 deliveries. That means he needs to capitalize at this point in time. With that now, it is 18 deliveries where he has managed to score 10 runs. Whereas on the other end, it's Sahil Khan who has been there for about over 6 balls, and he has managed to pick up 4 runs.
Yeah, that's a quite good delivery. And the end of over, 4 overs, Ray Property GOKYO Heroes is on 25 runs without any loss.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here from Punch Bowl Oval. This is Expert NPL Season 4 powered by Piranha. The broadcast partner is Silahiti. Broadcast sponsors are Sage Home Loans, Property Connect, Astute Finance, Hamra Jamgat, and Versatile Properties. If you are around, if you are nearby, come and say hello to us. We are here. Ram Dai, Samir Dai, Karan Dai, Suman Dai, me, and Lochan. Everyone here waiting for you. The technical team here doing a fantabulous job behind the scenes to bring you Expert Season 4 of the NPL version. Now, Tej is brought back into the attack and he has drifted way too much off. That means it's deemed wide by the umpire. They're leaking runs. All these extra runs that they're leaking, do you think it is going to cost them down the line?
Definitely. Second batting will make a difference, huge difference. Because as the runs are not coming from the bat, they should control the wides and those extras.
I think what I've thought is that they have definitely taken some highlights from our team in terms of how the first game went, because they are trying to keep it short, a bit bouncy, so that the batsmen get lured to play those cut shots or even get those soft dismissals behind the wicket. Because if we look into the first game, most number of wickets that came through was through the caught behind the wicket and also the soft dismissals while the players were attempting to play cut shot.
Yeah, Ashish, you're right. Spot on, buddy. And Tej is bowling fires at the moment.
Oh, that was a wild hug and it was missed. The batter could not connect it. Sahil Khan misses the opportunity. He thought he had gone big. If that had connected, it would go sailing beyond the ropes, but unfortunately it did not. Almost missed the wickets. And once again tried, lofted high. There's a fielder down there who could not see where the ball landed. The mid-on fielder tried. Maybe he has shown that there was a sunlight coming directly into his eyes, and that could be one of the reasons that he could not judge it correctly. Whatsoever, it is a cost to them. It's at the expense of them not being able to gather the wicket. The first wicket of Sahil Khan would have been on place if he had managed to pick up the catch.
Well, the boys are playing NPL, so I think that should have been taken.
That's so much of an uneven bounce. If you look into the last two balls, the ball was just above the hip of the batter. That means that it was picking up some bounce. But now if you look into that last ball from Tej, it remains so low, so flat. Why is this pitch behaving this way?
Well, as you all know, I'm just covering for Lochan. Lochan Dital is back. Lok is back.
Thank you, Samir. That's Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes, 28 runs for the loss of 0 wickets. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 overs into the game. CAPELLA say PHOKSUNDO strikers, first time in this tournament, haven't been able to get a wicket. They have created few opportunities, like in the last over 2, but they haven't got a wicket to their name. So that's something to worry about, Ashish. Well, how do you look at it?
It is indeed. Being the top of the table means that the captain Piyush would think that his bowlers should perform and deliver. He should perform and deliver, and his batters should perform and deliver. At this point where they won the toss and decided to bowl first means that he would expect his batters to deliver for him. Oh, that's got played again towards the point area. There's a fielder and he sends it back to the bowler. 1 run scored out of that ball.
Yogendra Karki, the bowler, he has been quite successful as a change bowler in PHOKSUNDO strikers in previous weeks as well. Sahil on strike, full delivery, played towards a bear. Oh, there is a misfield, and that will get them a single. So that's a very good running between the wickets there. Sahil Khan did look like bogged down on that strike with Yogi bowling 3 back-to-back dot deliveries, but sneaks that single very quick from that misfield. And that will bring Nirav Sharma on strike. Nirav was brilliant in that first game where he scored 30-odd runs. He looks quite temperamental, takes his time, calm, and gives that stability, which I think in the last game was not seen so much, where GOKYO heroes turned out to be on the losing side. Yogi runs in again to finish this over. Nirav on strike, sets up on the off stump, flicks it towards the point where the fielding team keeps it to a dot delivery. So that's end of another over. So after end of 6 over, that's end of power play, ladies and gentlemen. PHOKSUNDO strikers will still be looking for the first success in this game. The bowler, Omi Saha, is expected, as you can see in your screen, close to the umpire, looking at his mark. Omi Saha is setting up, who has been quite brilliant in terms of spin bowling maestro in CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers. He has been one of the consistent power play bowler as well as change bowler after the power play, well, where he has successfully taken few wickets here and there, and also been a very successful bowler in recently concluded NCA 2024-2025 season, where he helped his team, just like Anup Oli, to win the Grade A championship for Sagarmatha Cricket Club. Ladies and gentlemen, a belated birthday of Anup Oli, the man of the match today. We wish him a very happy birthday, Ashish.
Indeed, and his present today was being the man of the match. And Sahil Khan strikes. Sahil Khan shows the way towards the deep square leg area to score a boundary of that ball. And it is scored at a time where Ray Properties GOKYO heroes are seeming dominant. CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers, wicketless. Like you said, Lochan, the stat speaks for itself. It's unlikely of them not to be picking up wickets in these early overs, which we are seeing today.
Brilliant delivery. After getting hit for that boundary in the previous delivery, which was on pad, this one just sneaks off the outside half of the bat. Omi corrects himself. Third delivery to Sahil, full delivery on the stumps. A lucky skip right underneath the batsman's toe. That block hole. Omi is precise. Ladies and gentlemen, Om Saha doing beautifully what he does. 2 dot deliveries. Is there anything giving? Omi goes in. Full delivery. Low full toss. Played towards the wide long on. And just a single given.
Yes, and if you look into Om's historical performance, he has been a key factor in breaking the partnership. That's what he did while the collapse happened when he picked up Yuvraj's wicket in the last game. So maybe Captain Piyush is thinking that, okay, if I bring Omi in, he can be the cause of breaking the partnership for his team. That's what they are looking for at the moment. The batter, Nirav Sharma, sends the ball towards the deep mid-wicket region. And it's been sent back to the bowler. He picked up 1 run, which brings Sahil Khan back into the strike.
Last delivery of the over. 35 runs on board. Sahil on strike. And lets the ball go safely. Bit of a respect zone. Om Shah first over goes for 6 runs. Still no success so far for CAPELLA SHEY PHOKSUNDO strikers. We'll see if Yogi will continue from the other side into the 8th over. So far, Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes are 35 for none at the end of 7 over.
And reiterating to the fact that both these teams have marquee players with them. So Ray Property GOKYO Heroes had Sandeep Lamichhane, whereas CAPELLA SHEY PHOKSUNDO Stars strikers had Avinash Bora in the squad. Both the players are unavailable today. Sandeep has gone for his national duties, whereas Avinash has gone for his T10 league to Gold Coast. He might be available for the rest of the season, different story. But today, both these teams are playing with the capability that they have on hand. Now it is seen who is going to strike when they are tested on their true potential. While I say that, Dipendra Thapa, the man of the match award nominee for every game, comes into attack.
Straight away, a full delivery with a flight, and batsmen get deceived. Nirav Sharma on strike. And yes, Ashish, we always call him man of the match, Thapa. Just a wicket here and there. Another full delivery towards off stump, driven towards the deep long off, and just for a single where Sahil will come into strike. And this battle will be interesting, Ashish. Sahil Khan is known to play his shots towards the square leg reason, where a leg spinner would predominantly, if miss a line, goes down leg. Or is there an off delivery that's going to come? Yes, and lifted towards the widest point, deep point, where just 1 run given. So Dipu is quite smart, as he's known for his both bowling and batting skills. And he is a bit injured as well. Earlier I met him and he was getting some straps done on his feet. So he has been a great service provider in terms of any teams that he plays from. He represents, his commitment is 100%. Day in, day out, he runs in, he bowls, he bats, and does everything that is necessary for the team. Sahil on strike, 4 deliveries so far, 1 run each to the batsman. Another up-pitch delivery, but this one towards the gap. They will still stay for a single. So a good bit of fielding in the deep. Dipu always loves to have one deep fielder on the point area, and that's because of that extravagant turn that he gets. Oh, he turns these deliveries in the synthetic. These turps are bread and butter for Dipu. Here, that's the end of the 8th over for Ray Property GOKYO Heroes, and 40 runs. So run rate of 5 runs and over. Dipendra Thapa finished first over on 5 runs.
End of 8 overs, ladies and gentlemen. Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes stand at 40 for none, and it's what we can see. The team CAPELLA SHEY PHOKSUNDO strikers, a bit of worry going on in there, because if they don't capitalize, if they don't break through at this moment, the later end of the inning, they can have a blast. And Ray Property GOKYO Heroes have enough batting power that they can destroy the scorecard if they're not contained in this situation. So it is Om Shah back again. The captain thinks that he is the one who is going to give the breakthrough for the team, and that's how he's brought back into the attack.
One run towards the long off. Now, with 8 overs done, at some point these batsmen have to try to get more runs off their blades. So there should be, whether they will be waiting for the drinks break for another 2 overs, or they will take the chance. We are here to witness. Sahil on strike. First delivery on the stumps. Defends it. No run.
See, this NPL, what I think that CAPELLA, in terms of Om Shah, he's been the one who's picking up wickets. He picks up wickets. That's why the captain trusts him. But if he doesn't, there's a tendency that he might leak a few runs here and there as well. which the captain might not be favoring as well. He would not want that at this point in time. So at this time, it's crucial for him to pick up a wicket if the team still has to remain in the game.
Beautiful fielding there by Tej Chand, not just known for his amazing opening bowling, but also the sportiness and the commitment in the field. Just keeps it to a single. Nirav Sharma on strike. Somebody has to attack. Somebody has to start scoring runs. Nirav plays it straight towards mid-on where Deependra keeps it to a dot delivery. So, good bit of bowling going on here. 42 runs on board. GOKYO heroes need to start scoring some more runs. They have seen Deependra Thapa bat, so there is a worry somewhere. Nirav on strike, full delivery. Oh, that gets the outside edge. The gully fielder will try to clear up that edge, and that only sticks to a single run. So that's another good bit of a fielding there from CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers. They have bowled quite well throughout the tournament. They haven't managed to take a wicket, but they have kept the runs on check. Just around that 5 runs and over assists. So the game hasn't drifted away from them. Obviously, when the new batsman will come, it's going to be hard. So these batsmen have to take their chance. What will Sahil Khan do? Full delivery, and he goes on his knees and plays this towards the deep square leg for a massive 6 as the umpire, Arti, signals for a 6.
That sailed beyond. That was a classy shot from Sahil Khan. That was just, he kneeled on his knees, swept it towards the deep, like you said, and it crossed the rope. Such a class act, such amazing and pleasing sight to the eyes as well from where we are watching. The crowd on the stands are roaring to the sight of the 6 from Sahil. They are on their feet, they are on their toes, and everyone on the field cheers for it. It looks like we are going to see quite more of that.
Now, well-deserved cheers for Sahil there. He really got down on his knees, and well done about getting that enough bat on it. Oh, that's by runs should be there. The ball down the leg side. Suman Karki coming in as a change bowler for the first time and gives away a bye. Not called a wide though, because that was close to the stumps and batsman must have moved from their initial position. Suman comes in for his second delivery. He is quite clever in his bowling skill set. He bowls medium pace sometimes. He bowls spin. He just bowls slow as well. So he's got very varied armory skill set as a bowler. Full down the leg side. Oh, call for an edge, but no, and given wide. So Sahil Khan would be kicking his shoes for missing out that opportunity, because there was no one behind the square leg, and that was almost a free hit there. Couldn't get any bat on it. Suman would find himself lucky. Will he change his line? The line needs to be corrected. It is full outside up stump, and that's driven towards a long off single run. Sahil gets off strike. And coming back to that 6, Assis, Omi, when he started, the first delivery of his first over actually went for a boundary, and that was the ball drifting towards the leg side against Sahil Khan. And this time, the half volley, which he just swept it. At this time, Nirav moves towards the off stump and plays this shot to sneak 2 runs, playing towards the deep backward square leg. Again, a good fielding from Tej there. They're covering a lot of area, especially he is fielding in the forward square leg area. Nirav back on strike. He will tend to move towards the off stump and play any shots around the right. And again, short delivery, but straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. So just 1 run brings Sahil Khan on strike. Assis, 1 more delivery to go. 55 runs on board. GOKYO, Ray Properties, and CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO. They will probably just be happy about where they stand at the mid-innings break.
That is correct, yes. Oh, that's just passed through to the fielder at cover. Might reach the boundary, and it does. It kisses the ropes.
as elegant as it could be. And that was Sahil Khan for you, ladies and gentlemen. What a shot! And we'll go into the drinks break and we'll catch you on the other side very soon. Thank you.
Piyush, the skipper, is now on attack himself. I think he has stepped into the shoes saying, oh, it's been too much now. I think I need to get on there, get in the middle, try to get what I'm looking for because it is the wicket I need and I will try my best on the next 5 balls to get for my team. Oh, that's been swept high. That's been flicked high, so high towards the deep forward region. That deep forward is nowhere close to where it landed. It has crossed the boundaries. It has crossed the ropes, maybe even the parking lot. Maybe the ball is found. Oh, yes, it is already after it's been deemed 6. Piyush, in for his third ball of the over. He just flicked that pass towards the point area fielder. He sends it back to the wicketkeeper. There wasn't any potential run-out opportunities, but good team effort shown by everyone.
That was the correction needed from Pius. We've seen it in the previous overs as well. When anything on the pad, Sahil Khan has dispatched it over the square leg, as he did in the first delivery from Pius. That was a massive six on that second delivery when Sahil was on strike. After that, they have just been happy, nudging singles around, rotating the strike, scoring runs. So this is the way to go for Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more deliveries to come. Sahil. Got squared up. Good delivery from Pius there. He has corrected his line. Now he's more onto the off stump for Sahil. And also was similar to Nirab. So he did make a mistake of bowling into the pads of Sahil Khan. Sahil is on strike. Will be waiting for any loose delivery. Gets down the wicket. Goes towards the cover, but lofted outside. A hand by the fielder in the gully. But the ball couldn't be snatched. And that would mean a misfield and runs for Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes. That's 70 runs at the end of 11 overs. Sahil Khan, 34 of 32 deliveries. He has gone past that 100 strike rate, and very crucial to what Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes has built so far in this inning. They will look forward to building onto this. Pius Gautam ends his first over with a little expensive 11 runs. However, there was an opportunity of a wicket. We will see if he will bring himself back. Dipendra Thapa is not bowling another over as he goes towards the long off. So we have another bowling change here, ladies and gentlemen. Suman Karki comes for his second over.
Yes, he does. He considered 9 runs on his first over. Let's see what he has to offer. CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers at the moment trying their best to break this partnership. It's 70 runs partnership. It's the highest that we have seen in this season. They have broken the record, say Ray Property GOKYO Heroes. And let's see what Suman has to offer for the team. Will he be able to claim the wicket? Will he be able to break the partnership? Will he be able to break the momentum that Nirav and Shahil has built in the middle?
It's played towards the backward square leg for a single. PHOKSUNDO strikers also need to understand they need to tighten the field. At the moment, they look like they're happy to let the team score singles and score run a ball. But Sahil won't be. So here is the full delivery. That's played again towards the square leg. Tez looks like a busy fielder today, doing most of the hard yards for the team. Sends back the ball to the keeper for a single run. Brings Nirab Sharma on strike. What I think is the PHOKSUNDO should attack Nirab more. Have inside fielder. That's on the pads. Drifting towards the leg side and probably the height as well. So Suman Karki was inch close to getting a wicket. Can he? Can he be the man for the PHOKSUNDO strikers? Full delivery outside off. Collected neatly by the keeper. And that would mean 5 deliveries have been bowled and 2 runs have been scored so far. Very efficient over so far. Outside up stump, room given towards the point and no runs scored. So that will finish as 72 runs for loss of no wickets so far. CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers have not achieved any successful scalps in terms of batting. They have kept the run scoring rate to only 6 though. So Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes, 72 runs for the loss of no wicket in 12 overs. Assis, it is about time now that these 2 batsmen have to score runs. What do you think? What sort of score they should be looking at for GOKYO Heroes to be slightly comfortable? Do you think against the PHOKSUNDO strikers they need somewhere around 140?
That is absolutely correct. They need to push the gear now. They need to move to going past very much. At the moment, they are playing it very safe by the looks of it. They are just attempting some loose ball, seeing if there's going to be any loose balls. But they need to create the opportunities for themselves to maximize the potential number of runs. We have 8 more overs to go. And if they can land somewhere in between, or that had just gone past towards the third man, the short reason, and that has been sent back to the keeper. Now, what I think is that for the next 8 overs, if they at least score 60 to 65 odd runs, they should be in the position that you are talking about. But I would still say it would fall short with the capabilities of Dipendra Thapa and his team. With that said, Nirav goes high, and the breakthrough is there. Breakthrough is there from Om Shah, the much required at this point of time. Nirav could not capitalize on that.
And who other than man of the match, Dipendra Thapa takes the catch. Well, he's known as the man of the match, Thapa. So please, ladies and gentlemen, we're not calling him out already the man of the match in this game. But he has done well to get underneath that delivery and take a catch, which means Ray Property GOKYO Heroes loses their first wicket, which brings Navin Gurung. He is dangerous. He is aggressive. Let's see. Omi Saha can put up a fight. He has bowled well today. So far into his 3rd over, he has given only 16 runs. Already the first wicket for CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers.
Like I said, Lochan, the captain always counts on him to break the partnership. That's what he did while he claimed Yuvraj's wicket on the first game. And now he did the same, claiming Nirav's wicket on the much required time. And Navin Gurung is the top order batsman for Ray Property GOKYO Heroes, and he comes into bat. Drifted towards the leg side. The umpire has not signaled anything, so potentially off the bat towards the fine leg region and sent back to the keeper. Yes, legal runs, so not extras. So will be credited to Navin for 2 runs in his first ball. Lets the ball go. It went past him towards the off area, quite a bit of a turn. But mind you, Navin is quite good against the turn that always has been on offer. He has excellent footworks against the spin bowlers as well. So let's see if he can capitalize on that. Just misses the gloves of the wicket keeper and goes straight behind them. Carried on from long stop region and sent it back to the keeper.
First time in this inning, we can see some things are happening. Om Saha, the man on fire at the moment. Sahil Khan comes on strike. Will he ball on the pads, get hit? Or will we trick him outside off stump? Or is there something else in the bag? What is Sahil Khan going to do? Full delivery on the leg. Misses it completely. That was onto the pad. Sahil Khan misses big. Omi, disappointed he missed a LBW. That brings us to the end of 13th over. 76 for the loss of 1 wicket. GOKYO Heroes will recalculate their runs, recalculate what they want to be when they are around 17 overs, and then see what they can get in 20 overs. These 2 batting stalwarts can definitely plan that. Sahil Khan and Navin Gurung in different times have represented NSW cricket, NCAA in different interstate tournaments. They have played from very prominent teams like Lumini Cricket Club and Warrior Cricket Club, playing in the Grade A tournament in the NCAA championships every year. So they are very capable. But equally capable is Dipendra Thapa, who is his fellow colleague, fellow player, teammate in Warrior Cricket Club. But now bowling against him. Here comes Dipendra Thapa, full delivery. And there is up in the air. Fielder running in from the deep. Couldn't get to it. That would be a missed opportunity. If you look at Dipender Thapa, doesn't look that happy. But he would be happy that he created that opportunity. Bring Sahil Khan on strike. Sahil Khan will want to score some runs. 36 of 35 deliveries. He needs to bring his A game in this later half of the tournament. In this innings, he has done the hard yards. He has been there for 35 deliveries. That's almost 6 overs. Facing personally. Now he needs to go big. Can he? We'll see. Dipender balls. Full delivery on the leg side. Ball hits the pad, but definitely pitching outside the leg stump. So Sahil Khan survives. Dipender Thapa would thank his luck that Sahil didn't connect. Downs the ball. Goes towards the deep long on. Up in the air. Fielder falls. But he drops the catch. Again. Oh my, oh my. What a blunder. That was the prized wicket of Sahil Khan, who was playing on 36 runs of 35 deliveries. Dipender Thapa created that opportunity. He will try again. Sahil on strike. Full delivery outside up stump. Played towards the backward point. Good fielding effort, but it goes to the boundary. That would add the salt and chili to the wounds of Dipender Thapa. Not only that catch was dropped, he has to pay the penalty of a boundary that was scored after very next delivery. So far, 7 runs of this over. Dipender Thapa will try again. Sahil on strike. Full delivery outside up stump. That was in the air. A valiant effort at point, which was up in the air, but fielder could not get his hand underneath it. Good effort there by Om Saha. And that takes Sahil Khan off the strike. 43 of 39 deliveries and brings Navin Gurung for that last delivery of the 14th over.
Indeed, what a show this has been. What a show this over has been. Everything happening all at once together here right in the middle. That brings the end to the over, and we stand at Ray Property GOKYO Heroes 85 for 1 at the end of 14 overs, and Dipender Thapa completes his over. 2 overs bowled for 14 runs.
This could be the start of run making that they could have been looking for. Assis, Sahil Khan and Navin Gurung, they have the experience, they have the skill set, and they have the pedigree to bring this home for their team when it comes to making something substantial in terms of a target for PHOKSUNDO strikers. Ladies and gentlemen, so far in this tournament, CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers have ridden on the brilliant performance from their bowlers so far. Omsa comes back for his 4th over. Full delivery outside up stump. Navin lets it go with respect. There is still 6 overs, 5.5 overs, ladies and gentlemen, to be bowled in this game. Will Navin be able to provide this much respect for the next 5 deliveries from Omi? We will see. Navin ready. Omi balls. Again lets it go. These dot deliveries never come back assists. These dot deliveries could have been any number of runs, but they are gone. What do you think? What's the way to play Omi at the moment?
It shows that it's not the easy pitch to be batting on, to be honest. I don't know how Shahil is. Oh, Navin goes high, Navin goes up. There is the fielder who is running towards from the mid-off and grabs the catch. That ends the journey of Navin for this particular inning, and he has to depart at just 5 runs. Ray Property GOKYO Heroes loses the second, and CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers, after missing a couple of catches, this time said, no, not this time. This is the time where we'll be holding this catch dear to our heart, dear to our hand, and not letting you go once off under the radar and cruise from there. What an amazing outcome. So Om Shah, he delivered once again for the team. Om Shah, the team trusted on him to be bowling fourth over at this point in time, a very crucial time during these middle over phases where Piyush Gautam trusted him to be bowling this over for the team, and he delivered, standing tall for the team, standing proud for the team. He still has 3 more deliveries to go. What has he to offer? Will he be the cause of the batting collapse of Ray Property Gokyo Heroes, or would Ray Property Gokyo be heroic and shine from onwards here?
Madan comes in. First delivery down the leg side, so that would probably be an inside edge or a leg by. We'll wait for umpire's signal. That would be a leg by. 2 runs off it. Brings back Madan on strike again. Madan has cleared his mindset, Asis. The first delivery, he was on his knees trying to play that big shot towards the deep mid wicket. I am expecting nothing different, but probably Omi will change the line of the delivery. He will try to take it outside the off stump after the spin, where Dipendra at gully or point would be looking for the opportunity of a catch. Let's see what is there to unfold. A slight delay in the play, maybe because of a slight injury. Hopefully not a big harm done. We'll see how it goes. Gapan runs in to field as a substitute.
Madan Lama is not on strike at the moment. He will be looking at from the other end, and it is Sahil Khan who is facing the ball from Om, and Om sweeps that but misses it. Not a clean hold from the wicketkeeper himself as well, just because what we can observe is that the ball had quite a bit of turn on it and everyone was deceived. Next ball in, and the last ball in from Om Shah in this inning. He tries to slog that hard, but unfortunately could not connect Sahil Khan. Sahil stands at 43 in his 41 balls, whereas at the other end it is Madan Lama now on strike. At the end of 15 overs, Ray Properties Gokyo Heroes are 86 for 2. 5 more overs to go, Lochan. What do you think? Are we still in par with expectation of 140, or do you see it somewhere closer to 120 now?
It could be very well told in the next few overs. We'll have to wait and watch. I mean, I would still fancy any team to get past that 130 mark, but with the spin coming into the attack and how effective they have been, the run scoring might not be that easy. But we'll see what happens. Notable performance there by Om Saha. 4 overs for 19 runs and gets 2 wickets. The 2 wickets so far in this inning, both taken by Om Saha. Madan Lama on strike. Dipendra Thapa comes to ball. And Sahil Khan is on the non-strike. Dipen first delivery of the second over. Full delivery. Goes towards a long on. And that covers the long on boundary. And that is a 6. As it was shown in the previous over. Madan Lama clears his front leg and goes big. And that was hit straight against the wind. That must have had such a power behind that shot. Beautifully done. Madan Lama is known for these shots. Will he go again? Dipendra balls his second delivery, sets to the onside. And there is an opportunity for the substitute fielder that came to replace earlier over. That was Mr. Virat Kohli lookalike, known as a Viratian. Dipendra Thapa would be disappointed again. He has created few opportunities today. Third delivery in this over. Madan sets up. Sahil plays the back foot cuts out. He plays this very well. He had scored a boundary even off that delivery previously. in a few overs ago. This is good. This is good start so far. They have played sensibly with a first ball going for a 6. Already 8 runs on the board. 3 more deliveries to go. Madan goes towards the offside for a single. Brings Sahil Khan on strike. 9 runs in the 4 deliveries.
It is indeed, and it brings Sahil still is on strike to face the next ball from Dipendra. Dipendra is in for his... Oh, reverse hits that towards the deep backward area. And there's a field out there. Could not manage to get past him. 5 balls now done for the over. Sahil still on crease. What has he to offer now?
Oh, that was in front of the stumps, but not given. So must have turned a long way. But the previous delivery, the way Sahil Khan played that reverse sweep shot, beautifully executed. And that's the understanding of this pitch. And I've had this talk earlier with few of the players as well, where the square cut has looked harder because the ball doesn't get to the bat. Reverse sweep, on the other hand, is an easier shot to go because the ball is traveling so late. Even if you would not be able to adjust in time, you have still got some time to adjust to hit the ball. And that's exactly what Sahil Khan did. Understood that playing a cut shot would be much harder than playing a short of a pull shot as a left-hander, which successfully done up in the air towards the deep square point area for a boundary. Well done, Sahil Khan. 48 of 44 runs. As long as he stays, I think PHOKSUNDO strikers will fancy 140 runs. That gives the luxury from the other end for the batsman. Anyone who would come can go after the bowler, where Sahil Khan can rotate the strike, take the charge when needed, and maintain that stability in that batting lineup. Not much to go. 4 overs to come. Yogendra Karki comes from this side. Madan Lama on strike.
And Madan hits the shot towards the third man short area where there was a fielder, just misses his hands, and now the ball has carried on to the ropes and they managed to secure a boundary from that ball. Madan is going to be the launch pad for the team. So he needs to launch from here. He needs to ensure that he cannot wait a few balls to capitalize on the innings. He needs to build the momentum now, let Sahil reach his half-century mark, but from the other end, just go explosive, just go aggressive.
Yogendra runs in, second delivery, Madan on strike, comes down the wicket, plays it up in the air. There is an opportunity for a cotton ball. Yogi calls for it and he grabs it. Beautiful catch, exceptional fielding there from Yogendra Karki. He says, I'll do it. I'll take the opportunity and I will take the responsibility to bring the breakthrough, because Madan Lama was looking scary. He was running through the bowling of CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers. But as well known and as shown before in the games in the previous weeks, CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO manages to comes back again, pegs this run again, where Madan Lama falls for 12 runs of 6 deliveries and Yogendra Karki caught and bowled. Beautifully done. That's 4 more deliveries to come in the 17th over. Yogi will think of a wicket. The batsman coming in will think of the runs. This is going to be interesting, Asis. It's going to be fun. I think this brings Sisir Thapa, the batsman, the all-rounder, another player of the match, Thapa. These Thapa brothers, they keep coming. Whether it's Sisir Thapa or whether it's the Thapa from BEGNAS, from CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers, Mr. Dipendra Thapa. These Thapas will fight for that man of the match. Here comes Yogendra Karki. Balls to Sisir Thapa. Full delivery. Misses it completely. We saw that the wild hawk towards the deep mid wicket. The ball was way too far from the bat to create any run opportunities. Beautifully bowled. Yogendra Karki. That was a slower delivery. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not easy to beat Sisir Thapa. Can he beat him again? Sisir sets up. Full delivery on the pads. Glides towards deep mid wicket for a single. That will bring Sahil Khan on strike. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be ready. for this half century, a well-deserved, a well-fought. This is the way to go. This could be the way, a foundation for a strong finish. 48 of 44. Sahil plays this late cut towards the third man for a single. So that will bring him to 49 of 45 deliveries, while Sisir Thapa will come back on strike and will have opportunity to go one more against Yogi in this over. 16.5 overs, 105. Sisir Thapa, the vice captain, he hasn't been that successful as a batsman in previous two occasions. What can he do today? Sisir Thapa settles down. Yogi balls in full delivery. Again, could not get any bat underneath it. That's a serious struggle for the GOKYO heroes. That's a good over by Yogendra Karki and a successful one for him. Ray Properties GOKYO heroes, 105 for the loss of 3 wickets in 17 overs.
If you look into that, Lochin, now those two balls from Yogendra Karki, both the balls were in the same length and same line. But if you look into both the balls that Shishir tried to have some wild swing on, both the balls landed. The impact of both the balls towards the batsman were on different heights, regardless of being on the same line and length. What do you think? Why is the pitch behaving in so uneven and odd manner today?
That's a very good question, and we should discuss more on this. Especially both the deliveries that Sisir Thapa got deceived by Yogi were with two different bounces. Where he bowled fast, the ball actually stayed low. And when he bowled a little slower in the previous delivery, that actually bounced a little bit extra. So there is some room about discussing that. However, Dipendra Thapa comes back to bowl, and Sahil Khan on 49. Full delivery. And beaten by the turn. That's a dot delivery. Let's see. Sahil Thapa has worked hard. He has earned every right to deserve this 50, but will he? He goes big towards the long on. Is he covered? No, yeah, he does. We will wait for the signal. But is that a drop or a six? My, oh my. You would not believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a dropped opportunity that goes past the fielder for a boundary. And Sahil Khan says thank you very much. He scores the 53 runs of 47 deliveries. Another delivery in. He goes towards the ball and plays it towards the deep point for a single. Still very hard to connect the deliveries. Spinners are still effective. If that catch would have been taken, that would have been a big blow in terms of what the end score might be for this inning. Very handy and big mistake there, Asis.
Indeed, I don't know what the fielder was thinking out there. The catch was there to be taken. I could not see any effort out there, even some trying out there. I don't know if I read it incorrectly, if it was way high past him, but he just let it go. Maybe he just let the game go from the hands. You never know.
Oh, well, they say in cricket that you won't know the result until the last ball is bowled, but we don't know when that last ball is. But yeah, Asis, I mean, it might not decide the fate of the game, but it very well could have decided the direction of the game it could go. But anyways, here comes Sahil on strike, goes towards the ball, plays it towards the cover. Good bit of a fielding effort there by keeping it to just a single there. Dipendra Thapa finishes his 18th over. He finishes over four over spell for 34 runs. Quite expensive. Rather expensive. It looks on stats compared to what he bowled. He did create few opportunities where the catches were dropped or the opportunities weren't taken as much as he would have liked it to. But having said that, Ray Properties GOKYO heroes, 112 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. 18 overs, 2 more overs to go. Yogi comes in for his 4th over of the inning. And this is Sisir Thapa versus Yogi, round 2.
Once again, we are in the situation where Yogi is bowling to Sisir, and we don't know where this would be landing towards. But Sorry, it is Sahil Khan on strike at the moment. Now we don't know where this is going to go. Now Sahil already has scored 55. It's just the wild swings for him now. It's just a matter if he can connect that or not at this point in time. That would lead the team towards a total that they would be eyeing for.
Yeah, Assis, and very, very rightfully said. So, I mean, somebody like Sisir and Sahil here is just need to remind themselves that this is about madness, but there is a method in the madness. So they need to wait for the deliveries. That's a wild swing from the bat. They need to look at the delivery, understand what the bowler is trying to do. They have played in the highest of levels to understand what the bowler mindset could be at this moment. Yogi, on the other side, is very cunning. He has used the slow deliveries, he has used his pace deliveries, and he has worked beautifully with the change of pace. Balls in for Sisir, full delivery, outside up stump, couldn't get any bat on it, and that would not be wide either. So very frustrating when it comes to Sisir Thapa as a batsman, but very impressive. It cannot get any better than this for what we are seeing from Yogendra Karki. He is bowling his 4th over into this game, halfway through his 4th over, and 11 runs, only 11 runs up so far. Full delivery, and that's underneath the bat of Sisir Thapa. And when it happens big. And that's why you have to stay away from the arc of Mr. Sisir Thapa.
Amazingly blistered out from the park itself. So that's what Shishir can do if he's let to do that. So Yogendra needs to be really careful on his where his next ball lands. A bit full, but couldn't connect well from Sisir, just giving him a scope of 1 run. So that's the last ball to go for the over for Yogendra. What I would still say is Capella did fairly good after they crushed Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes crushed Capella with those standing partnership and everything. They still managed to get bounced back into the game.
Oh, that's played beautifully off the pad there by Sahil Khan. Moves towards his up stump and plays towards the backward square leg and steals 2 runs. That's very handy running between the wickets as well. That brings us to the end of 19th over. Ray Property GOKYO Heroes, 122 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. And coming back to what you just said, Assis, they didn't cross. GOKYO Heroes couldn't cross. These runs are quite capable of winning the game to GOKYO Heroes. But there is a much hard work to be done to defend these runs. Especially, we cannot forget, and GOKYO cannot forget the fact, PHOKSUNDO strikers so far haven't lost the game in this tournament. They have batted exceptionally as well. Though they had to change low targets, they have done it in much sooner than finishing up their 20 overs, like what we saw last week. So they have done well, riding on the partnership and the attacking cricket that they play in the top order. Oh, mate, anything is possible. But anything is possible in this over, ladies and gentlemen. Anything is possible when Sisir Thapa is on strike. Anything is possible when the ball gets hit by him. And this will be the test. 1 over, 6 deliveries. Tejchan runs in. Sisir Thapa on strike. Full deliveries, missed it. And that's a dot delivery to start. Tejchan, he is doing what he has done so far. A very good bowling effort. 3 overs, not amongst the runs today. PHOKSUNDO could not get any wickets in the power play for the first time, but he only gave away 15 runs. Still 15 runs so far. Sisir goes to the ball, towards the long off. It will not travel. Falls safe, and that would just be 1 run. Sahil says, I will keep this strike. And it is rightly so. Sahil has been timing the deliveries quite well, Assis. Even in the last over, the last delivery that he plays towards the square leg area, he actually made room to play that shot. So that's a good call.
Now what has... Oh, he had just put that through to the point reason, and that has gone past, not past enough the rope. 1 bounce into the fence. So that's a boundary. Well-deserved boundary for Sahil Khan at this time.
Exceptionally done.
Here comes in Teichand again on his fourth delivery. Sahil tries but could not connect. Lands straight into the gloves of the wicketkeeper. No signals of wide, so it must have stayed within the line.
2 more deliveries to go. 127 on board. Sahil Khan on strike. This is the blockbuster. Last 2 deliveries, and that's the wicket. That's the wicket. Teichand says, let me remind you who I am. I get hit for a boundary, but I do come back for your wicket. And a very well played, very well constructed inning of Sahil Khan. 62 of 54 deliveries comes to an end. Well batted, Mr. Sahil Khan. Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes, 127 for 3 in 19.5 overs. For the last delivery, we'll have Ayush Thapa coming in to face the last delivery of this inning. If that is the last legal delivery from Teichand, so far 20 runs given and 1 wicket under the name of Teichand.
Before we jump into this last delivery, let's quickly applaud the catch that was held out there. He was running back and grabbed the catch, almost let it go, but didn't. Comes in Teichand for the last delivery.
Tej runs in, Ayush goes full swing, couldn't connect it. Is there a run out somewhere? There is a chance, and Tej collects it from the keeper. Oh, they haven't got, oh, a bit of a drama, but that is out. So Ayush runs out himself, trying to steal a single. That brings us to the end of the first inning of the second game of week 3 of Expert NPL Season 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes, after losing the toss, who were asked to bat first, scores 127 of their allocated 20 overs for the loss of 4 wickets. Could they have scored more? Well, time will tell if they are not able to defend this. But that decision, that ultimate result, we have to wait for another 20 overs from CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers batsmen, and another 20 overs of that fielding and bowling display from GOKYO Heroes. Well, we'll see you on the other side. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.
Helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul or soaking up the sun in Fortaleza, our dedicated team is here to make your journey a breeze. So why stress when you can access our services worldwide? Let us take care of the nitty-gritty while you focus on your exciting adventures ahead, providing excellent client services in Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Expert education and visa services. Your dreams, our expertise. Rely on expert. Welcome to the world of expert education and visa services, helping your study abroad dreams take flight from 23 different countries. Wherever you are, we're just around the corner. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the breathtaking landscapes of Canada, our offices span across 23 countries, ready to serve you with a smile. Need expert advice on education and visa services? We've got you covered. Whether you're in the heart of Seoul,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to the second innings in between Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes and CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO Strikers. CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO Strikers won the toss and invited Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes to bat first, and then on that, Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes scored 127 runs in the allotted 20 overs. Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO Strikers need 128 runs in 20 overs to secure the win on this game and keep on with their winning streak. That's a brilliant throw to the wicket from the fielder in the square leg region, directly to the wicket. The batsman on strike is Raju Nyopane, whereas on the other end it was Dipendra Thapa. Bikram Saud is the strike bowler from Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes. Raju just shows the face of the bat to the bowler, and there's no run from that ball. 3 balls done for the over. It's 1 for 0. That's a wild hog. Some of the fielders thought that there might have been a bat to it, but no, the wicketkeeper was not interested, the bowler was not interested, and mostly the umpire definitely was not interested. 4 balls done in the over, 1 for 0. Raju Neupane, very promising player in CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers squad, and Dipendra Thapa, the volume of his effectiveness has already been shown in the first 2 games. Raju shows the ball towards the deep cover point reason, and the fielder grabs the ball and sends it back to the wicketkeeper. The last ball for the over for CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers. Bikram is now coming in towards the batsman. Oh, and takes the top of the wicket, the middle wicket itself. Raju could not judge that. Raju absolutely could not judge that. He had a wild swing and completely missed it. Bikram manages to take the top of the wicket for the batsman, and now Raju has to depart. That is one exciting start for Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes. Second innings for them. At the end of 1 over, CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers are at 1 for 1. Let's look into that wicket again. Oh, such beautiful. That's what any bowler would be wanting any point in the day, any point in the game. That's a dream wicket, top of the middle. What more could the captain ask? Once again, let's have a look at that, because it's so pleasing that we want to keep on repeating the same thing all over again. And it might be one highlight before Piyush's name flashes out there. Look at that. Look at that, how it takes the bails off. Let's go back to the live, to the field again. We have Bimal Kadel in, who is replacing, who is the new bowler from the other end towards the commentary end now. The new batsman in is the captain himself, Piyush Thapa. Piyush Thapa has now a massive task in front of him. Apologies, Piyush Gautam. Piyush Gautam, how can I forget his name? He has been amazing this entire series. He has led his team to the success that they deserve. The skipper, the captain, and now to do the job. Dipendra Thapa on strike, a bit wide from the batsman and definitely wide enough to be called as wide. That's some extras in the banks of CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers. 2 for 1 is what we have at the moment at the end of 1 over. No legal deliveries for the second over ball as of yet. The fact I love about Piyush is that we'll be talking about it while he's on strike, but now Dipendra, he just shows the bat to the ball and it reaches towards the gully region, middle of point and gully region where the fielder collects it. Now Dipendra Thapa, he has been an exceptional player in the first 2 games. He scored total of 74 runs across 2 innings. That was 26 of 18. That was versus Stars, and 48 not out. That was versus Titans. Let's see what he has to offer today. He could not make any connection to the ball, just lets it go, and wicketkeeper grabs it. Bimal Kadel, The bowler from this end appears to be bowling in line and length that is very precise. In goes in the bowler. There's a call for out. The wicketkeeper thinks that there was a soft touch, but umpire disagrees. The batsman Dipendra Thapa remains on crease. Dipendra is 1 for 5 at the moment. If we look at it, yep, there's a clear gap between the bat and the ball. The technical team doing an amazing of a job with those highlights out here for us. Bimal goes in again. Oh, hits but could not connect well, just towards the short leg reason, and is being sent back to the bowlers. So that brings the captain Piyush Gautam on strike. Piyush Gautam is the highlight of CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers. He's a very much tactical leader. He has solid technique that he builds across his innings. He rotates the strike very effectively across the chases. So that means that he does not very much keep it within himself with the big shots. He definitely goes with those big lofted shots, but not at the time when he thinks that the momentum of, the chase is required. Let's see what he has to offer. Paying respect to the bowler, letting the ball go that is not within his arc and range. Bimal Kandel. Oh, he puts that out towards the deep square leg area where the fielder was there to grab the ball, but definitely out of the reach, which means that the ball landed just a few feet inside the rope before crossing the rope, resulting to 4 runs in boundary. That brings the end to over number 2. CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers stand at 7 for 1. Piyush Gautam and Dipendra Thapa in the crease at the moment, and next ball to be faced by Dipendra Thapa. Dipendra has already faced 6 balls, seen what the movement in the pitch is on offer at the moment, has already gone through the bowler, his techniques. Bikram Saud, who has bowled 1 in his very first over, is back again. So he was the one who grabbed the wicket in his very first over itself. And the captain has already asked him, mate, you need to get me another wicket now. Will he be able to present a wicket for his captain, or is Dipendra Thapa winning the battle? Dipendra just flicks it towards the short mid-on area, but there is no run on attempt out there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Expert NPL Season 4 live from Punchbowl Oval. If you are somewhere around here, please come by and say hi. There are amazing players. Oh, with that being said, Dipendra lofts it high, lofts it huge towards the long on region. There's a fielder out there chasing the ball and manages to grab the ball, sends it back to the bowler. But they managed to grab 2 runs from that ball. Dipendra is reading the field out here. He's looking at where the potential gaps are. The bowler Bikram Saud needs to be really precise to bowl as per his field, or ask the captain to change the field on his favor if he wants to, but not let the batsman traumatize him in any way, shape or form, because he bowled the very first over exceptionally well. Drifted towards the leg side, just flicked it towards the fine leg region, sent it back to the keeper. Dipendra has dispatched it towards the deep square leg area, sent it back to the wicketkeeper. At the end of 3 overs, we stand CAPELLA say PHOKSUNDO Strikers versus Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes is what's on offer on live at the moment in this Expert NPL Season 4, live from Punchbowl Oval. Expert NPL Season 4 is powered by Piranha. The broadcast partner is Silahiti Broadcast. Sponsors are Sage Home Loans, Property Connect, Astute Finance, Hamra Jamgat, Versatile Properties. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 3rd week and the 6th game in this NPL Expert NPL Season 4. If you have not been following us right now, is the game that you absolutely have to follow, because the team batting now has not lost a single game in the season and they are on top at the moment. Will this winning streak continue? Let's run some online polls as well if we can. Meanwhile, in YouTube and Facebook, we'd be planning to go through these online polls shortly, where we'd be asking the questions: do you think CAPELLA say PHOKSUNDO Strikers be able to secure the 3rd win of the series, or do you think Ray Property GOKYO Heroes will put a break on the winning streak for them? Piyush Gautam, the captain, is on strike. Pierce lofts it high towards the extra cover area. There's a fielder from mid-off running towards the ball, and he is sent back to the bowler. There's a quite scuffle between the bowler and the non-striker, but it's the part of the process. You know, when you land in between the ball and the pathway of it, there can be some tussle, but in the spirit of sportsmanship, they have handled it well. Ray Property GOKYO Heroes and CAPELLA say PHOKSUNDO Strikers. Live from Punchbowl Oval is what we are witnessing. Piyush Dipendra Thapa is on strike. He has driven it towards the short cover area. The call has been made. Up high was what Dipendra had sent the ball to, and unfortunately he has to depart because the fielder on at mid-on holds the ball, and that brings the end of very dangerous, very powerful, very aggressive, very entertaining Dipendra Thapa. Unfortunate for these inning particularly, he could not capitalize after playing 11, 12 deliveries. Unfortunate day for him, but what a magical moment for Ray Property GOKYO Heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Raman Jaisi. On the very first over, he has managed to pick up the wicket, and that also of a very much threatening Dipendra Thapa. If Dipendra Thapa was there, Capella would be in a position to quietly and aggressively win the game without any hustle. But right now, it is Piyush Gautam who has it all on his shoulder to take his team across the sailing line of the success. If it is someone that can do, it is him. And it's his partner at non-striker's end who can do this job for him. Raman Jaisi, once again, the batter tries to flick it through towards the forward square leg reason, fumbles out there, sends it back to the wicketkeeper. The batsman had just let the ball go. It was just a tad bit away from the off wicket. Drifted towards the leg side, and there was a loud appeal for the caught behind the wicket, but our umpire has originally signaled wide, and just wanting to understand if it was wide or not, just confirming with the scorers. The umpire has deemed it not wide. Comes in the bowler, the batter tries to smack it high, but unfortunately could not make a deep connection. Well balled, that was very much into the block hole. Ladies and gentlemen, just keeping you posted that our technical team is fixing up the scores that you can see down on the screen. The batsman gave it a wild swing, and the ball has landed just inside the rope but carried on towards the boundary. It was a deep square leg reason, and that's a boundary score of that ball. And who does that? It's none other than the captain, Piyush Gautam himself. Let's see what next ball has to offer. It just plays it quick towards the silly mid-on reason, but lets the ball go. Does not gather any run from there. There wasn't any because the fielder was right on point. Loud call for catch, but unfortunately fell just in between the square leg and backward square leg reason. Two fielders underneath, but could not hold the catch. Ladies and gentlemen, at the moment we're at 5.1 overs, 21 for 2. Piyush Gautam is on strike. He stands at 11 for 11. The next batsman at the non-striker end is Yogendra Karki. He has scored 2 out of 3. We are just getting the scorecard sorted. Meanwhile, there has been some issues that the technical team is looking at, but I will keep you posted in terms of ensuring that you keep on getting up. Piyush goes high, Piyush goes big. Is it big enough for the ball to carry through to the boundary? But unfortunately, no. Straight hit shot down towards the long on reason, more straighter than the long on, but he manages to get 2 runs. 23 for 2 is where we stand at 5.3 overs. If we give a quick comparison, at this very point in time, Rake Property GOKYO Heroes were 28 for none. So if we look at the perspective of the fall of the wickets, Ray Properties have done quite some sensational job in the very early start of this innings for them. Let's see how much of a momentum they would be able to carry ahead. And it's a tough task, it's a hard task, and it's a much required task from the captain, the skipper, Piyush Gautam, to hold his team in balance, in momentum, check and ensure that his team members perform. On top of that, he performed, and up goes, wild hug sweep, long towards long on reason, and that has been signaled boundary. Quite a few feet short from the boundary rope itself. What a display of power from Piyush Gautam. He knows, and we know that he can deliver. Raman Jaisi bowling next. Piyush goes high again towards the extra cover reason. There's a fielder from mid-off and cover reason running towards the ball. They send it back to the bowler, and that brings the end of the over. With the end of the over, we stand at 29 for 2 at the end of 6 over. CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers need 99 runs in 84 balls. Chitish Basnet, the captain himself, has stepped in and said, I will be delivering the next over. He is quite strong bowler in terms of his flighted spin with turn. If we look at it, how much of a turn that he can gather. The batter has shown the ball towards the backward point reason where the fielder collects the ball and sends it back to the bowler. Chitish is so good at building pressure, especially in the middle overs, and that's what his strength lies in. It's the battle of Yogendra and Piyush to ensure that they don't let him get on top of him. A bit away from offside for the batter from Chittis. Within the line is not a wide. Collects cleanly by the keeper. Next ball in. Gives a wild hug, and there's a fielder running underneath trying to gather the ball. Unfortunately, falls a couple of the feet in front of him. Was some effort shown, was some intent shown, but lands safe. Oh, the fielder at the backward point region fumbles, lets it past him, and so much past him that it crosses the boundary ropes, gathered by the cameraman out there, Sujan, who sends the ball back to the fielder, and the fielder sends it back to the bowler. "35 for 2 is where we stand, and that was a shot by Yogendra Karki. Yogendra once again sends it through to the deep cover region. The fielder out there picks the ball, sends it back to the wicket keeper. There is only one run on offer on that occasion. That is the end of 7th over, and where we stand at the moment is 36 for 2, which means that CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers need 92 runs in 78 balls, whereas Ray Property GOKYO Heroes need 7 more wickets. Sorry, 8 more wickets. Yogendra Karki is on strike again. This brings the bowler Nirav Sharma on attack. Nirav Sharma is the next bowler in, bowling to Yogendra Karki. Sweeps the ball, calls for LBW. There might have been an impact, but the umpire thinks that's not deemed leg before wicket. Sweeps hard towards the deep mid-wicket region and gathers 4 runs. That's a wild sweep from the batter out there. Yogendra does this exceptionally well. How brilliant of a footwork, how brilliant of a shot that was. Yogendra is delivering when his team needs it the most. Once again, shown the face towards the deep cover point area. There's a fielder out there who gathers the ball, sends it back to the bowler. That brings the end of the over. At the end of 8 over, we stand at 43 for 2. CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers need 85 runs in next 72 balls. That means the required run rate is 7.08. Piyush lofts it high, and the fielder unfortunately cannot get the hold of it, frustrated on himself. That was quite high, lofted high. The fielder ran in straight towards the ball, gathered the hold of it, but could not keep it on his hands. It wasn't safe out there, felt off, and they managed to pick up a run as well. Yogendra has shown in towards the deep cover point area. The fielder collects it and sends it back to the keeper. 1 run scored out of that ball. Kshitij, the captain, is bowling to the captain. So captain v captain is what we are seeing, witnessing at this point in time. Which captain comes out as the success? Oh, just shows it right on top of his hand. So sends it towards the long off fielder. Sends it back to the bowler. This brings Yogendra Karki on strike. Kshitij will be delivering his next to Yogendra, and Yogendra has been exceptional till now. Sweeps it towards the backward square leg area. There's a fielder out there, collected the ball, sent it back to the keeper. They managed to get 1 run from that ball. That brings the end to the over now, which means that they stand at 48 for 2 at the end of 9 overs. CAPELLA SHEY PHOKSUNDO strikers. At the end of that over, and just before we start our next over, Nirav Sharma is the bowler in for his second over. Oh, that gives it quite a sweep, but unfortunately misses on where the ball had landed, could not connect it, and reaches straight to the wicketkeeper. Yogendra sends it towards the deep mid-on area where the fielder collects it and sends it to the bowler. Nirav, when just was about to step in, the batsman has sent him back again. There might have been some visibility issue. Gives a wild hug towards the deep mid-wicket area. There are 2 fielders there who wouldn't let the ball pass through to them. Nirav bowling his next. The batter, they capitalized on the run out chance where there was an overthrow, and they managed to pick up 2 brilliant running in between the wickets. Game awareness, the captain out there, that's what I had been talking about, the captain. He's so much of a tactical leader in between the wickets. He understands and anchors the innings so well. He does a brilliant job in capitalizing 1s into 2s and 2s into 3s sometimes. Understands how to gather runs from where there are no potential runs as well. Such an amazing leadership. Such an amazing leadership is why I say is with the fact that leaders show it with example. Leaders lead by example, and that's what he does as well. Piyush Gautam, take a bow. You have anchored the innings so well and rotated the strike. That has not let any pressure build on you. The ball has been sent towards the deep point region and has been thrown back at the keeper. We are still struggling with our scoring platform. We will get back to you ASAP on this and the potential updates. This is the end of the over 10, and here we are right at the drinks break. With the scores, we'll get back to you on what the score is. Keep listening to us, and we will be back again. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, right after drinks break, there has been a drama where the captain has now departed after being caught at mid-on, long-on reason by Raman Jaisi. Brilliant effort to judge that high elevating catch. With that, I bring in my co-commentator Lochan here with me, who will also be joined by Suman. I'll be signing off for some time now before you hear my voice again.
Thank you, Asis. I will take you through the rest of the journey in this match. Suman will join me shortly while he finishes up the work behind the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to me, welcoming you to this game, and I'll take you further where Karan Shrestha is next to me in the commentary pod, scoring the runs. If your scores are not updating in Cricket Heroes, I would like to let you know that the current score after the recent dismissal is SHEY PHOKSUNDO strikers are 57 for the loss of 3 wickets after 10.4 overs. So 71 runs needed of 56 deliveries, and still plenty of batting to come. At the moment, on strike is Yogendra Kaki, and
that's
he
a
plays
Hawaiian hog up, and there's a fielder underneath, and easy taken in the deep square leg region. That's what Sisir is known for, isn't it, Lochin?
Welcome back, Suman. It's good to have you in the commentary.
Thank you, Lochin. And good afternoon, everyone. Again, I couldn't stop myself making that announce of fall of a wicket from Sisir's ball. And this game has been interesting. I've been seeing comments back in the Facebook Live and YouTube Live as well. Why the pitch is so bad, why the score is so low. I think it all depends on these kind of shots when we talk about the scores.
Yes, definitely. And that's what I've been advocating all this morning with Asis. We've been I think we've completed on this fact so much, that why is this score so low? Why the batsmen are finding this hard? Are the bowlers really bowling this well? I mean, Sisir just got 2 wickets in this over, and he's not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. This does bring Ayush to bat. He is one of the young prodigy. Uses a long handle, plays big shots toward long on, prefers the onside. This is balled outside off stump. Keeper does the cleaning job. So that's a very good over and a successful one, rather highly successful one if you are a captain. Sisir Thapa does the job for Chittis, takes 2 crucial wickets, breaks the partnership, and takes both those important batsmen, the settled batsmen, away from the crease. So massive twist in the tail here, where at the end of 11 overs, we look at 57 for 4 wickets. This chase just looked a touch harder after the fall of these 2 wickets. Sisir's bowling. What do you think, Suman?
Yeah, as I said before, these targets on these pitch with these quality bowlers and fielders, it's definitely going to be hard. Until unless we had it dependent on the crease, that would have been a different ball game.
Oh yes, I mean the player of the match Thapa is badly missed. I mean that is actually very unlike him. He would have really enjoyed scoring today. But I think there is something that just gives me this gut feeling where I feel this game will still go down to the wire, where CAPELLA SHEY PHOKSUNDO somehow will find few good overs soon, Suman. That's what I think, because they're still playing attacking cricket. And at the same time, they respect it in terms of what we just saw in this delivery. Nirav is bowling, by the way. He is actually, I just found in this tournament that he is of this capability. He's an all-rounder and an exceptional job with the bat, and then now with the ball. I mean, primarily in that first week game where he batted beautifully. Today also a wonderful partnership at the front. And that was crucial for that score of 127. And somebody like with Sahil Khan, he actually shared that camaraderie. So, and he has been bowling well. He's been happy to float the ball right like this, like fuller deliveries where he can easily get hit for 6. And a touch he gets it wrong. That's how he can actually be bowling for the batsman. They can hit with the wind for a 6. But he still takes that chance with that flight. Oh, look at
Oh,
that,
that-
how he deceived him.
That's the pitch.
Oh, that's a big appeal there for a stumping, for a catch. Plenty of drama. Suman.
Yeah, it's thrilling to be here and watching this, and also looking at the batters. They are in a double mind of respecting or leaving the ball because the run rate is climbing up. Those who are watching us online, unfortunately, there is a technical issue, not from our end, but from the app that we are using has a bit of an issue or update in it. But having said that, the live update with this score is 69 needed of 48 balls with the run rate of 8.68. The total score of CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO striker is 59 for 4 at the end of 12 overs. And when you look at the Rays squad, Lochan, have you seen the amount of spinners they have and the quality spinners, not just any spinners, the amount of spinners. We don't have Aditya Mahata and Sandeep Lamichhane in the squad yet.
That's up in the air. Opportunity for Raman, who settles down and takes this catch. Ayush departs.
As we mentioned before, same thing happened. If they try to hit over the rope, it will end up only in the pouch of the fielder. So that's what has happened just now. And successful Sisir has got another wicket in his over.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have said this time and again. Even in the first inning, we said this. These two tapas are unstoppable. And when they play, they are known amongst the Sydney siders as the men of the match Thapa brothers. And that's how they keep playing. Suman, don't you see a perfect screenplay is building up here where GOKYO might just be on the winning side, and then Sisir Thapa will just snatch this game away from PHOKSUNDO strikers, gets the much needed win for his team, helps Chittis, his captain, as a vice captain, and then takes away another player of the match. Do you think this story is unfolding, or this is something you have seen before a few times already, that he is very capable of doing?
With Sisir, he is one of the most valuable player within the NCA community, within the Nepalese community, and even the New South Wales, including the NPL. So we have seen that in the first game as well against, it was Vibrant, where he didn't do much. He just came for 4 overs, left the, throw the ball with his hand and just took 2 valuable wickets, and he was able to grab the man of the match on that first game as well. That's how capable he is. And here comes Kritan on the crease, bit limping. We can see him. Oh, Kritan, he doesn't look good. Do you have any info on this, Lochan? What happened to Kritan during the first inning? Because I saw him, he was on the field. Did he hurt himself? That doesn't look good.
Yeah, I did a silent inquiry on him regarding what happened, and he said while fielding, his leg got stuck in the field and he hurt himself. So that was quite unpleasant and painful, so he didn't come to bat. This was down the leg side, happily left for a wide. So Keaton, and this reminds me of something that recently happened in cricket. I mean, there was a much older man and a much better spinner than Kirtan is. I was talking about Nathan Lyon, just limping like what he is doing at the moment. But of course, that this is a great commitment and loyalty to the franchise itself. So kudos to Kirtan. Sisir bowling one of these quicker deliveries. Beautifully done. Very smart. Smart handler of the white cherry. Sorry, Suman, but while finishing on Kirtan, I would also like to say that I will hope that he doesn't do more harm to himself, because his involvement will be much important in the days
There's
to come as
another
well.
one in the air, but it was just short, drop short in front of Nabeen Gurung. He was not able to reach to the ball. However, they just able to grab one run with limping Kritan. It's very unfortunate to see him limping. I don't know how much it's going to impact to his batting abilities, because if there has to be any foot movement with
What
the
I
spinners.
can tell you, this will impact the next delivery. That's how he's going to play.
That was-
Exactly. This is how he's going to play. I'm telling you. But this is a smart ball. If Sisir could ball another delivery to Kirtan Tamrakar, this is what he should ball. Make him come to his front foot, which he can't. He can't move his front foot. So he has to still stand in the crease and play the delivery. And the only way he's going to play now is hit the ball as hard as he can. So you saw him in the last 2 runs that he took, one for himself and one for his co-partner. Both of those runs were hard-fought runs. He knows he can't do that for long. So now, very next delivery, he goes for that whack where the ball was still not to his reach. And that was dropped opportunity by Sisir. That could have been actually 4th wicket for him.
Yep,
Man,
correctly.
he can't be stopped. Anyways, Nirab comes back to attack.
And with his final over, Nirav, and that's a nice sweep played towards the deep mid-wicket region for single. And I think for Capella, the singles are useful for the team, but from the Cretan's perspective, if you look him at as batter, the explosive batter, it's not good for him and for the team. If you want to score in boundaries, the spinners has to be smart and they have to make him play in the front foot or get him to use his feet.
He's playing leg guard. Completely squared him. That's a beautiful bowling and a very brave one from Nirav here. I mean, somebody of this young bowling to the pedigree of Kirtan Tamrakar. The Kirtan Tamrakar who smashes bowlers for fun. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
there you
what I
go.
was talking about.
And over the cow corner region for a 6
Exactly.
without
I mean,
much effort.
and any bowler would look helpless. I don't know now. This will create some impact here, Suman, because he was bowling full even until that last delivery. So will he bowl another full? That's the bravery. He does.
Oh, and
I
the
mean,
same side shot.
There is a
but
fielder there.
there's a fielder.
There's just be one. But this is exceptional from Nirav. After getting hit for 6, just the delivery before that as well. He's not shy of pitching it up to Kirtan Tamrakar.
And as you know, he was trying to hit over the cow corner or the deep mid-wicket region, and Kirtan moved himself towards the offside to hit that same shot. Because he doesn't have much shot over the cover region or the off because his foot are jammed. He has hurt himself really bad and he is not even able to bend properly.
That's beautifully bowled. And there's one more thing. That's end of over. And if you could see, Suman, there's one more thing. We can tell Kirtan is going to go for a big shot. So this is where Chitiz, as a captain, will have to show his presence of mind, or he can actually try one of these tricks where when the other batsman is on strike, try to bring in your fielder to his unpreferred areas and make him score single, not in the deep areas, but in the areas where there is a fielder around or close to 30 yards. That way, Kirtan would struggle to get back on strike on time. So that could be a plot which they can use. However, here comes Sisir.
With his 3rd over. And that's a very good bowling, very nice turn.
And exactly,
Yeah.
to the 30 yards fielder's hand, they are not going to take that chance of the single. Just what happened just now here.
The same thing that you were just talking about, ball earlier. And it went up, lofted shot, didn't go far, didn't travel long. It went just over the 30-yard circle just for the single.
But if you are Capella, this is exactly what I'm talking about. They would be happy to do this. Play safely into the air to get that time for Kirtan to get on strike. Now he can go big. Off spinner. Oh, that's a good delivery from Sisir. Very smart.
Right onto the pads. And as I mentioned, he could not move his foot.
Exactly. He's a right-hander batsman. His head will fall towards the offside. Ball right on his leg stump. He couldn't get down that well. Yeah, that was another lucky escape. But that means he will get on the other side quite safely and easily. So Sisir riding his good fortune, but not so much in this scenario. Kirtan with a much stronger one. This brings Saksham on strike.
And Saksham has been very successful throughout this season, playing in NPL, playing for his franchise for the first time, franchisee game. And he has been quite successful, understand the game, and he hasn't taken any unwanted risk. And he knows that to make that position within the playing 11, he has to make some impact from the bat. He has already made an impact with the ball in his previous games, but he is trying to make an impact.
And this is something brilliant from Sisir as well. End of over and brilliantly done. With Sisir, we could see with Kirtan he is bowling full, where he would bring in the deliveries that is of a fuller length, so Kirtan would not get an opportunity to get underneath it, and not bowling the length because Kirtan can line him up as an off spinner towards the deep long leg. And on the other hand, we can see when he's bowling to Saksham, sorry, my bad. When he's bowling to Saksham, he's actually bowling length deliveries. He's trying to turn that ball and try to get any off break he can get off it. Anyways, the captain brings himself back. Chittis. Kirtan will play towards the long leg for a single. Navin Gurung behind the ball.
And looking at Kirtan's status, I don't know how long can he hop on like that. It will be because looking at Kirtan's status and his presence, that makes a difference in his whole team, not only within NPL but especially with his whole team. If he hurts himself for a longer period of time for this game, he might be out of the tournament.
That's rightly said, and that was my very first worry when he came into the crease. Is hopefully he would not do more damage to what is already done. And we have to understand, if it happened today in the field, that means it's quite hot. Chittis balls in, driven towards the backward point, no run.
It could have been a single if Kirtan would have a better leg.
Yes, definitely, and that would be one of the worry. But at the same time, if I look at it, Saksham is also known for his big hitting, especially against spin.
Yeah. That's a single.
That's a quick run. And he is sprinting. I mean, you can see he's limping, but he's sprinting while he is limping. Well done, Kirtan Tamrakar. He gets back on strike. This is giving something, Suman. I'm expecting this next ball is happening. And
that's a huge.
it is.
And
Is
there's a
it
fielder
gonna
underneath.
clear? Is it got? No, it doesn't. Raman Jaisi, you are beauty. What a catch. What a running catch covering such a massive field. And Kirtan Tamrakar departs. Chittis Bosnet, the captain who took the lead, says, I will take this one. And he bowls it. He bowls it beautifully. Gets this wicket. Wonderfully bowled. Wonderfully fielded, Suman.
Yep, and we can't keep the Raman away from the game. He has already taken 4 catches for today. And he has been one of the exceptional fielder today. And a huge respect for Kirtan, who is going out from both his teammates and the opposition for coming to bat with his injured leg as well. Hopefully he'll be all right, and we'll be able to see him in action in coming weeks. And I think with that score, we'll give you a quick score update once we have score from the app. And that brings Suman Kaki on strike, facing Chittis. And the first ball reverse sweep. What a shot. What a welcome. And that just went for a single. I think they should be pushing themselves a little bit harder here. Looks like the run rate is climbing a bit up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do not have the data available live on Creek Heroes, but we do bring you the actual score, the current score that CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO needs 50. They are 76 for the loss of 6 wickets. And they need 52 runs from 24 deliveries. Sisir Thapa comes in for his 4th over.
And when they lost the power hitter Kritan, they are still trying to notch the balls. I think they need to be game aware at this stage. They need at least 2 runs in each balls, which is not easy in this pitch. And with Sisir Thapa a ball in his hand, it does look difficult for CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO strikers. And that's a wild hog.
This is what I was exactly about to say, and this is where Suman needs to be careful. He was in a right place to hit this shot, but he needs to stay down and stay stable. He can move, and that's one of the XP of his batting skill. He plays that 270-degree shots. Just he needs to keep his head down and play the shot lower down. This is towards the long on. Fielder will wait for it in the long on boundary and just keep it to a single. So that's just 1 run. This target is getting bigger and much bigger in terms of required run rate. We are looking past, is it around 13 or more?
So it's as per our last report, they needed 52 off 24 balls.
Yes.
So looks like they still need to get 50 odd runs from 20 odd deliveries.
Yep, Sisir will ball this delivery again, not to the pitch of the delivery. Batsman plays it towards square leg for a single. They need some big hitting. Suman is capable of doing that. Suman.
Suman the
Suman
batter
and
and the Suman the commentator are 2
commentator,
different characters here. Just to let all our viewers know.
Oh, all of us know that both these Sumans are capable of hitting sixes. I've seen you hit beautiful sixes, mate. So yes.
Yeah, hopefully, if I don't have the volunteering duties with NPL, I would definitely would have joined one of the franchisees.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do wish all the best to Suman for the upcoming NCAA tournament. He does represent All-Rounder Cricket Club in the NCAA Grade B Championship. That's a very good running between the wickets there. 2 runs. They need very many more of these. Chithis comes into the ball. He will be bowling from the denser end if you are a spinner, because the batsman would line you up to play with the wind towards the deep mid wicket. Can he keep the ball away?
And without the boundaries, I don't think CAPELLA will be able to go home with the win here today. They are just nudging around with the runs. Oh, that is a direct hit. Appeal for umpire, and umpire is looking for the balls. I think not interested. And just to correct you, Lochan, we are in grade A now, not in grade B anymore.
Then that I would like to apologize. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's give him and the All-Rounders Cricket Club good round of applause for qualifying to the grade A. Well done, mate. We wish you all the luck. Hopefully you will play better. Oh, that's a big shot, but
not big enough.
Raman is
Raman is
settling down.
underneath.
And this is his 5th catch in the day. And he might as well win the man of the match just taking the catches. This is amazing work. He likes to ask for the places where he gets more chances to take these kind of deliveries as a dismissal. And a great fielding effort again as out by very Raman Jaisi. Well done, mate. And Suman, this is about time that PHOKSUNDO is losing its track to this chase.
And looking at the PHOKSUNDO strikers, batters, I don't think there is any more big hitters left within the team. We know that all of them can play, but there's a difference between a good hitter and the run scorer, run getters. So we do have the run getters who can nudge around and try to hit some odd boundaries, but it's a high chance that they won't be able to hit over the rope for the sixes. And Sitish Thapa leading from the front. He is setting an example for his team. And with So we got the update that in 17.3 the score is 81 for 7, chasing 128, and there's a new batter on the field, and the great team effort, great field work by Naveen Gurung, and the 2-run.
Naveen Gurung, brilliant in the field there, running around the field and then putting the diving effort to keep it from not going to the boundary. Bowler Chittis comes in, again another delivery, another shot played to the same area. This time, other fielder does the job, keeps it to only single, so very well done. Naveen Gurung, ladies and gentlemen, he is at the moment one of the youngest player in the NCA tournament. In NPL also. Oh, that's played towards
The fielder,
again
but
the same area,
yeah.
and it will drop short. So they are scoring runs around that area, Suman.
yeah, that has been their favorite area. Those two fielders seems busy in that area, but even with looking from the batter's perspective, they are not able to connect it well. They are dropping well short enough in front of the fielders. Even they are trying hard to get some boundaries for the team. They have not been successful in it. So we've got 12 balls to go. I'll quickly get the run updates for all our viewers, those who are watching us live. We'll get the quick score update. There's 2 more. I can definitely give you the update with their 12 balls remaining.
Two overs, 42 runs needed. This target looks way afar, but is there another story to be told? Ayush Jang Thapa, another Thapa. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 3rd Thapa. These Thapas are everywhere. These Thapas are taking over our cricket. Kudos to these Thapas. Keep bringing these Thapas. They are great. Great addition to the New South Wales NCA and NPL tournaments. Well done. Good running between the wickets there. First ball comes with the 2 runs.
They were able to steal 2 runs. Do you think it would cost them a bit? Because spinners has been doing really well in this pitch, but bringing Ayush Thapa in 19th over, do you think it's a good tactic, or do you think it's they are confident that they're going to take home comfortably?
If I'm Chittis, I'll answer this after this ball. Outside off stump, full deliveries, lets it go, and then it's not called wide. So very good delivery, just within his limit of the outside off stump space, not to ball it wide. So beautiful dot delivery there, and that's where I was going to, Suman, with your question. I think with GOKYO, 21 runs needed every over. GOKYO here is not thinking about if they will lose the game. They're actually thinking about what is the role of Ayush in this team to keep making death over hard for the opponents. And that's his specialist job. And GOKYO, in last 2 years, if I have noticed it right, they've always stuck to it. When it comes to death over, they haven't easily just went and relied on to the spinner or somebody, but they've always chosen the people they have chosen for the tournament that they're going to bowl in the death overs. They've kept it consistent, and at most of the times, in the crunch times, when not like the scenario that is today, but in the high time, these people have come out flying with the signing colors. That's another full deliveries. That's the edge.
Passing the outside edge, and is it running towards the boundary, and it has got the boundary. It's a welcome boundary after a long drought here in Punchbowl Oval.
Unfortunate for Ayush, but this is it. I mean, even his captain, Chittis, in this case, would not be unhappy about it, because the field that he has set up, he's still got an option to put in one more fielder outside the 30-yard circle, and he can easily put this fielder there if he is ever saving these runs. But at the moment, he's letting Ayush get ready for the latter half of the tournament where he can prepare for this. So should be another change delivery, and it is.
That's a huge shot over there. Is that Raman
Raman.
again?
Raman
Raman again.
Raman! You Raman! I think the ball is in love. That white cherry has been in love with him ever since this inning started. Suman, there is some love story building. No matter who, if there is somebody who took the 5 wicket today, that guy is not getting that cherry. It's Raman Jaishi's love affair with that delivery. This is the 6th catch. Can you believe it? In a match, he has already taken the 6 catches.
Out of 8 wickets.
Far out. And then he has been amazing. He has not let any of those opportunity go down. Amazing fielding, amazing commitment for the team of setting himself where there is more often than not the ball will come as a catch.
Yep, and that was a replay for the off the boundary that was hit in previously in Ayush over, and it was a good catch by Raman. He delights. He is delighted. He is happy to take that those catches every day.
And that's another thing. Just adding on to what I was saying previously, Ayush's skill set is all about how can I keep the run tight? Can I execute those deliveries that I can ball, or I should be balling in the death overs? So Ayush gets this opportunity. I'm guessing this is his first over today, isn't it?
Yep,
so the idea is these are the areas or the overs or the space when you will be bowling for the team, and this is the mindset you should be bowling with. What he does is he balls full block hole or the sort of a length delivery, create wicket. Another one up in there. Another
roll,
and
that's a wicket.
So,
and the Chittis takes an easy catch towards the long off reason.
PHOKSUNDO CAPELLA strikers loses another wicket.
And there goes the 9th wicket.
So GOKYO has not only just grabbed this game by the neck, they have also squeezed it and let it breathe its very last breath. Having said that, Ayush would be another good news for GOKYO going into next week, that he is ready to deliver those crucial overs in the death. I mean, if you look at it, he has hardly gone for that runs except that edge to the boundary, Suman, and he has grabbed 2 wickets. And those 2 wickets were of 2 different deliveries that he is actually capable of using them as his variations. One was short onto the body for the first dismissal, and then the second one was outside off stump, asking the batsman full, enticing him to drag it towards the leg side and then getting caught. So beautifully done. One more over to go.
And Bimal comes to the attack for Ray, delivering his final over for his team.
Bimal comes back, and I think Bimal is one of those candidates for them as well as a death specialist. And I think in the few tournaments around Sydney, including CAM Youth and NCAA, I've seen him taking the responsibility of bowling in the death overs. So Bimal balls that high full toss. Would that be called a no ball? We keep our one eye to the umpires.
Wide to the fielder, and it has not been called. I think it was not that high because the tail ender, whoever the batter was, we generally can't see the batter at this stage, so it was. We'll get to the information at the end of the game, anyways. So Bimal comes in with 4 more deliveries left. There's a good shot towards the point region, and the fielder is following. And even that after the valiant effort, it went all the way to the boundary. That was a good effort by the captain. Despite that 4 will not hurt them anymore, he is willing to put all the effort in that fielding to make sure that it doesn't cross the boundaries. I think at this stage they are looking at the run rate where they would make every run would make an impact.
Not just impact. And Suman, this is exactly a captainship that NPL demands from you. Chiti's Bosnet sets up an example to the rest of the team, to the rest of the franchises, to everybody who is watching this game. He just put an effort there at backward point to stop that boundary. Of course he couldn't. He couldn't stop it. And most often than not, he wouldn't be, because the batsman played a great shot with that width and everything. Oh, that's Bolden. And that's done. Done for the day, ladies and gentlemen. That's game over. Chiti's Bosnet is the winning captain of this game.
And well bowled by Bimal. I think he will be delighted. And after this wicket, we're gonna go for a post-match presentation. Thank you everyone, those who are watching us online. And that's the game for us today. GOKYO Heroes have won the game, and CAPELLA have lost their first game in this tournament after a successful tournament so far. So there will be a lot of changes, ups and downs in the points table. Please keep an eye on it, and we'll be updating you soon. And we'll see you soon all in the post-match presentation. Thank you everyone, those who are watching us live here in YouTube, and we'll join you shortly. Thank you.
Soal goreng baru. Itu buat orang lagi. Orang lain. Itu yang urut nanti buat soal tu. Tapi nak kau tinggal sok. Naik. Naik. Ondai. Mau supaya mau tuh. Mau tuh deh. Ya baru tahu itu udah pulang tuh boleh. Boleh. Mau tuh tarik semua sono. Mau film dah maksudnya. Asis doon betul. Dai. Dai. Orang nombor kan mai. Dai. Ikri. Terima di kamu. Ami side side udah समांतर.
Take some. सबैजना आएको हो र छैन Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at the post-match ceremony after the game between Ray Property GOKYO Heroes and CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO Strikers. That was an exhilarating match where Ray Property GOKYO Heroes collected 127 runs at the loss of 5 wickets after being invited to bat first, losing the toss. CAPELLA, however, managed only to score 99 runs. That means Ray Property GOKYO Heroes secured the win in the game today. May I please invite on stage the captain of CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO Strikers, Piyush Gautam. Welcome, Piyush. What are your thoughts? What have you assessed after the game in terms of the chase? Just before I get into the chase, what are your thoughts about a lot of missed catches during your first inning? Can you please express your thoughts around it?
See, I'll still say that it wasn't a very good day in field for us. We were not bang on target with the fielding. We still need to put more pressure on the fielding side. But we know that it's a very good field side, and we know we can do it very well. But yeah, playing with Ray, we know how they played in back two games, and they still back-to-back champions. So we know we need to give our 120% if we have to win the game against them. And yeah, that's what the champion team showed us. They played very well when the stage was set, and we were like under pressure when they asked us to bat us. Yeah, catches win matches. Yeah, bad day in the fielding. Couple of catches were missed by me and very good fielders. We still need to put on heads high on that, and we will back our fielders with that. And we're looking for the next game. Yeah.
Thanks, Piyush. And also, I just wanted to touch base upon the fact that CAPELLA had always been in the wicket-taking momentum right from the start. At this instance, in the very start, for the first 12 odd overs, you are not able to gather any wickets as a team. How did that feel in terms of building pressure within the team in the first innings?
See, with the field side, we had a couple of chances where we should have grabbed those chances. We thought a few of the decisions wasn't in our favor too, where we had Sahil. That's what we thought. It's always like 50-50. If you ask for the batting side, they will say it's in their favor. If you ask the bowling side, they will say it's in their favor. So, but it's an umpire decision. We need to respect their decision. It's human error can be happen. So, but yeah, that's outside of the game. But we still need to improve the game. We know how we are capable of playing the game. It's a big stage, and we need to learn from our mistake. Making an excuse won't improve our game. We know where we made our mistakes, and we need to put our head high, and we will make sure that mistake doesn't repeat in the next games.
Thanks, Piyush. With this attitude and intent, I'm sure you will. All the best for your next game. That was Piyush Gautam, the captain of CAPELLA PHOKSUNDO Strikers, ladies and gentlemen. Now, may I please invite on stage Kshitij Basnet, the captain for Ray Properties GOKYO Heroes, the winning captain for today. Congratulations and welcome, Kshitij. Now, I just wanted to touch base upon the fact that without Sandeep Lamichhane today on the squad, your team did exceptionally well. And what has the team set in direction in terms of moving ahead from here?
Of course, the absence of Sandeep Lamichhane was a big loss, but I think our bench strength was quite strong. We had a couple of players who came into the squad and I think gave us that stability in the team. And I think going forward into the tournament, I think we are going to really give strong reply to other teams. So yeah, I'm pretty confident with my team at this time.
I'm sure you are, Chiti's. Now, just quickly, in terms of the opening partnership that was set, it was a solid foundation that you had in the start. Do you think, and I'm just adding this on the fact that you emerged out to be the winner today, but do you think, would you have been able to capitalize a bit more than what the total that you have put on the board today?
I think the way the pitch was playing, it was still a hard pitch to bat on. But the way Sahildai and Neerav batted and gave us a really good start, I think that was amazing. And I know we were 15 to 20 runs short at the end, but I was confident we would be able to defend that score because it was a hard pitch to bat on in the fourth innings. And I had ultimate faith in my bowlers. Especially, I know our spinners are the backbone of the teams who are going to squeeze those runs and build pressure. And at the same time, I think our pacers gave that support as well and bowled really well in the power play. And I think I think it's going to build up a lot of motivation and confidence going into the future.
Thanks, Kshitiz. And that confidence in your team definitely didn't go in vain. Congratulations once again and all the best for your upcoming games.
Thanks, man.
That was the captain of Ray Property GOKYO Heroes, Kshitiz Basnet. Now, may I please invite on stage the man of the match today for the game, and it is none other than, just before that, with 62 runs scored of 54 deliveries, that is Sahil Khan. Congratulations, Sahil. That was a mammoth score that you presented and tallied for your team out there. What was the thought process while you were in the crease? There was a couple of missed chances as well, which you capitalized really well. What was your thought process, especially in the low-scoring games, that you were able to build on that partnership and momentum? What was going on in your head?
As everyone has said, the pitch was a bit tricky, and it was really hard to assess what a good total would be on the pitch. So I was talking to my batting partner, and we were taking each over by over, and we were scoring at 5 runs an over. Our intention was to take it as deep as possible. Yeah, there were some missed catches, which I fortunately was able to capitalize. And our intention was to score anything above 120 plus. But with the platform we set, we were expecting it to be about 140. But at the end, we couldn't really capitalize. And ended up with 127, but I had full faith in my bowlers that will defend it.
Absolutely, and they did as well. Now, since you have already spoken a lot with your bat, I'm not going to make you speak more. Here it is, the Man of the Match award presented to him. Congratulations once again. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of week 3 in Expert NPL Season 4, powered by Piranha. Here we are after an exhilarating day of cricket. We will sign off for now. We will see you next week at Punchbowl Oval. Till then, stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, keep doing what you're doing, and I'll see you next week. Take care.